talking about a nigga that'll fuck your whole world up. You and your boys make a scene, I'm thinking AC Green, cause it's gonna be at least 4 or 5 you niggas in the room curled up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You ain't nothing but a MC.
Welcome to another edition of The Buck Stops Here. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50, bringing you the latest in battle rap news, and I am the illest battle rapper in the game. But like I always say, this is not about me. But then again, it could be. Today we're going to talk about paid battles. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50, and as I was making my runs out on the street, I was thinking about paid battles because I've had a few. I'll even tell you which ones they were. Young Cannon, Loso, and Ace Aimee. All right. So I'm going to expound on this because there's a lot of bloggers out there that probably got more viewers than me, more juice than me, but I'm a battle rapper. So when I talk to you, I'm not just talking to you from an outside perspective. I'm talking to you as a man who's been right there in the muck. So in battle rap, as we all know, as a whole, it's frowned on when you pay for battles. The battle rap media doesn't acknowledge your battle unless they get bribed, unless you bribe them to do it. But they look down on it. You know, who's this Joe Smo, or they make up some name, Junkyard Dog from whatever Junkyard Battle League. That they shit on it. They shit on it, basically. But when I really thought about it today, every battle, unless you just have a lower league where you got your entry-level dudes battling, for the most part, what battle is it paid for? Last time I checked, Loaded Lux didn't battle Sue Surf in his backyard for free. Charlie Clips didn't battle Hollow the Don for free. John the Don didn't battle Hollow in England for free. Mav Hoffa did not battle Hollow the Don for free. Mook did not battle Averb for free. So the point I'm getting at is they battled these people because whether it's the league or sponsors put up the bread. So if Loaded Lux's price is 80 G's, what's the difference if I paid him 80 G's to battle me? The only difference is I cut out the leagues and just did it myself. That's the only difference. Because bottom line, okay, if I was on, put it like this, if I was on RBE and ARP wanted John to battle me, let's just say, and he gives John names his price, whatever, 12K, 15K, there it is. What's the difference? The battle was paid for. Because it's not like John was going to meet up with me somewhere and battle me in the mall for free. But then again, he wasn't going to battle Sue Surf for free. Now, if all these top tiers is battling each other for free, and then somebody like myself has to pay, now you look at the person like, yo, they making you pay. But over there, they battle each other just for the love of it. So when you really think about it, it's kind of crazy that they shit on dudes for paying for battles. Because when you really think about it, the battles are paid for in some regard. It is what it is. What did Cassidy say? If the chicken's right, he just wants his bread. He don't care who it come from. He'll battle anybody as long as he can get his price. Whatever Arsenal battles for, 15, 20 G's or whatever. What's the difference? I give them the money. URL was going to give them the money as sponsors. It's the same thing. But yet, if I do it without URL or some big league behind me, now my battle doesn't get acknowledged, and I'm not good. Ain't that some shit? For all the cats that's paid for battles, there's been, and then other battlers will taunt you in a battle and say, "You only got so and so because you paid for this." I'm like, nigga, you're only battling me because you got paid for this. The only difference is it was the league that paid you, but you got paid. You didn't battle me because you love battle rap so much that you got on a plane and came to my house to battle me. So what's the difference? It's so crazy, because if Geechee Gotti was to come battle me in my backyard, you know what the first thing they do? They would clown Geechee Gotti for battling somebody in their backyard. But why are you clowning them? Because that person who paid him to battle in their backyard might have paid him more than Smack paid him, and flew him out, gave him a room, and gave him his fee. We gotta stop doing that in battle rap, man. We gotta stop. We got to get off our high horse and stop shitting on people that pay for battles. Because at the end of the day, all these battles are paid for in some shape or form. Get off your high horse and stop looking down on people. It's a shame. It's a shame too, because you know what? Because battle rap is such a struggle, I can't hate, because it's just not in me to hate. So when I watched, especially the tournament, I pull for the dudes like the Daddies, the Holmesies, because I know what they feeling. It's a feeling that we all feel when we hungry and we just want to be heard. So it's a victory, even though they not my peoples. It's a victory for me because I feel what they going through. They try to push through. But how you think I feel when they put people like Chubby Jag on there or on there before me? You know how many times I sent inboxes to ARP? And this is not an attack. I'm just saying, this is the politics we got to deal with. They say tag this one Crucible. Ain't nobody listen. They either listen or they don't want to listen. But they'll book Denzel or Omar Epps because he's an actor, and they know it's going to make a certain amount of money. But then when somebody like me pays to battle a person, they ignore it. If it's not on this platform, it's not a real battle. Well, you was going to pay for it anyway. If anything, you should get props, because it shows that you're a true businessman. If anything, because you did it without the leagues. I have no problem with the fact that I paid to battle on Gates of the Garden. I ain't got no problem with that. But at the same time, when you look at it, I could have easily done it without them. I could have just called those same dudes, inboxed them on Facebook and said, "Yo, what's your price?" Got my cameraman, gave him whatever, and I would have owned the footage. Real talk. But that's not a knock to those leagues, because they're businessmen and they got to do what they got to do. So I'm not knocking that. I'm just upset with the establishment in the battle rap community and how we frown on these people that pay for battles. Because you know what? Battle Truth. You know what? Jay Black. You know what? Three Letter Man. In the midst of those paid for battles, you don't know who's in there. You're looking at one of the illest to ever do it. And I don't give a shit if you say I'm crazy. You can call me what you want. Because you know what? I never was the type to want to say that, because I was just figured I'd rub people the wrong way. But you know what? Closed mouths don't get fed. And sometimes you got to speak how you really feel. When I start off my blogs and I say I'm the illest battle rapper in the game, I'm not trolling. I'm not saying it because it makes me feel good. I'm saying it because it's the truth. If you put me in the ring with any one of them dudes, and when I say them dudes, no disrespect, I talk about Holmesy the God, I talk about Emerson Kennedy. You put me in the ring with any one of them dudes, they gonna leave out that battle bleeding the fuck up. And they gonna be in the car with their mans on the way home, looking at them like, "Yo, did you think I won?" That's what I'm talking about. It's that real. And I paid for battles. But yet you shit on people like me that pay for battles because you try to reduce it, the integrity of it, by saying we paid for it. But at the end of the day, somebody's got to pay for the battle. So what? I did it without ARP. So what? I did it without Smack. Or this person did it without Smack. And I'm sure there's a lot more of me's out there too. But you know what? I feel good. I feel relieved. My blood pressure's down. I jogged today. My sugar's good. And I got this off my chest, so I'm good. So on that note, peace, love, and whatever else you think of love.